good evening. Anything that we discuss today is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights using live streaming technology. So, follow along as I navigate the markets by trading in my own account, and hopefully, you will learn how I analyze the markets to make real time trading decisions. The purpose of making this video is to analyze Nifty options, open interest data. We are going to be analyzing Nifty on multiple time frames and framing a view for 26th November, that is tomorrow. Apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list as well. But first, I'm going to be telling you how you can subscribe to Digital Trading Floor. So in order to access Digital Trading Floor, you just have to type in your web browser www.digitaltradingfloor.org, and once the website opens, you would be able to see our recent blog posts, and you will also see Access Digital Trading Floor icon over here. You just have to click on this. So it would be providing you with two options for subscription. So as you all know, I'm live streaming my trading on YouTube currently from 9:15 to 3:30 p.m. But eventually, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be broadcasting from 9:15 to 10 a.m. for general public on YouTube, and after that, the live stream is going to be private from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So in order to access the private live stream, so there would be two options. One option would be to use our Samco franchisee referral link. As you all know, we are authorized business partner of Samco. So you just have to register your Demat and trading account by entering your name, email, and mobile number, and create an account with Samco using our Samco franchisee referral link. And once your account is up and running, you'd be able to access 3 months free subscription to Digital Trading Floor, uh, in which you would be able to get private live stream content from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So you would be able to access the private live stream content for free for 3 months. So in if you don't want to create an account with Samco, and you already have account with an existing broker, but you want to see how I make trades in intraday by analyzing markets in real time, so you can subscribe to this platform as well for a nominal cost of 2500 rupees per month. And coming back to markets, if we analyze options open interest data, you will see that max pain has shifted down from 12,900 to 1200 12,800 levels. So if market were to expire tomorrow at 12,800 level, then option writers at this strike are going to suffer the least amount of losses, theoretically speaking. And if we see the overall open interest data for 26 November monthly expiry, you will see that more amount of puts have been written versus calls, and approximately 4 crore 75 lakh shares of puts have been written versus 4 crore 64 lakh shares of calls. And highest amount of open interest in calls is at 13,000 strike, followed by 13,200 strike, and 12,800 strike level in puts has the maximum amount of open interest, followed by 12,500 strike in puts. And if you were to see what happened intraday, you will see that today was a very interesting day. We formed an outside bar on Nifty, and Nifty opened approximately at 13,130 and made a high around 13,145, 150 odd levels approximations. But I'll check that out later. But I'll tell you this, that today almost 1 crore 17 lakh shares of calls were written, and you will notice that almost 89 lakh worth of shares saw open interest being shed in puts. So it just tells us that put writers in 13,000 strike, 12,900 strike, they have squared off their losses, and put option buyers, they have booked their profits. So it has resulted in open interest in these strikes being reduced. So the strikes are 13,050, 13,000 strike, 12,950, 12,900 strike, 12,850, 12,800 strike, and 12,700 strike, and 12,600 strike, as well as 12,400 out of the money put strike. So option put buyers, they have booked their profits, while option put writers, they have booked their profits. And you will see that highest amount of shares in calls were written at 13,000 strike, followed by 12,900 strike. So for the near term, we are trading in a range of 13,000 level to 12,500 levels based on the overall open interest data for Nifty. If we analyze Nifty on multiple time frames, you will see on the monthly candlestick, market is under control of buyers above 11,697 levels. And on the weekly time frame, market was under control of buyers above 12,960 levels. But today, below 12,960 level on the weekly time frame as well, market came under control of sellers. And if we see the daily time frame today, you will see that market was under control of sellers below 13,130. So today we had a situation in which there was conflict among various time frame participants. Monthly based time frame participants are currently under control above 11,700 approximately levels, and on the weekly and the daily time frame, market is under control of sellers. So that is the reason why here you can see there's a wick on the monthly candlestick based on these two time frames. And on the daily time frame, market has formed an outside candlestick. So outside candlestick, it just market just tells us that market took out previous candle high as well as previous candle lows. So this just happens when there is price discovery, and if you see closely, it is a broadening formation on a shorter term time frame. See. So going forward, most likely volatility is going to increase, and tomorrow is also a monthly expiry, 26th November monthly contract expiry. So one would have to be very cautious in trading, and the scenario, and you also have to remember that on monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers from 11,700 levels approximately. So all those buyers, they are currently almost 1100 to 1400 points in the money. So as this month is also ending, so now prices face what we call as exhaustion risk. So there people who are holding profits of 1100 to 1400 points, they are bound to book them, especially as the expiry is coming near. So that is the reason why we saw today market under control of sellers on weekly as well as the daily time frame, in contrast to the monthly time frame. So now going forward, market faces exhaustion risk as November candle is also about to end, and a new monthly candle from December is about to begin. So that is from the perspective of multiple time frames. And on daily time frame, as I've already explained, we formed an outside candlestick, and volatility is likely to increase going forward, as tomorrow is also monthly expiry of 26th November contract. And if we see what is likely to happen tomorrow, we get the following levels. Above 12,858 levels, we can trade towards 13,014, 13,145, and potentially 13,229 level. And on the flip side, below 12,833 levels, we can trade towards 12,749, 12,643, and potentially 12,521 levels. And conservative traders, they can remain cautious in between 12,858 to 12,833 levels. However, I would advise anyone, uh, conservative traders especially, that they should refrain from making any trades on monthly option expiry day, that is tomorrow, Thursday, 26th November. And one more thing I like to inform you that on the weekly time frame, market was under control of buyers above 12,960. So below 12,960, as it has come under control of sellers, you also have to see that we are currently in previous weekly range. So there is a potential in the market that it can form an outside week as well and reach potentially 12,730 level as well. And further, it can fall further as well. So we have to be very cautious now in the markets with respect to being long. And however, as day traders, uh, we don't have such issues, so it can move up or down. We will ride the momentum. However, if you're uh, portfolio trader or who has long positions, one can basically avoid buying in the markets in larger quantities. Of course, one can buy in market anytime, but it should be in a staggered manner if you still want to buy in the market right now. So that is what I wanted to tell you with respect to the markets on multiple time frames. And if we now analyze stocks for tomorrow, we get these stocks: M&M, Cummins India, Ambuja Cement, and Power Grid. So these are all inside candlesticks. So if M&M trades above 733 levels, we look for buying opportunity. And if it trades below 715.9, we look for selling opportunities. And in between this range, we'll refrain from making any trades. Today's high-low range is going to be previous day range in tomorrow's contacts. And Cummins India will look for buying opportunities above 532 levels and selling opportunity below 522 levels. Ambuja Cement. It's again an inside candlestick. We look for buying opportunity above 259.3 levels and selling opportunity below 255.1 levels. Power Grid is again an inside candlestick. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 197.5 levels or selling opportunity below 193.5 level. So finally, I would like to summarize that we are currently in a broad trading range of 13,000 to 12,500 based on the overall open interest data for 26 November monthly expiry, and tomorrow above 12,858 market can potentially trade towards 13,014 levels, 13,145 levels, and potentially 13,229 levels. And on the flip side, below 12,833 levels, market can potentially trade towards 12,749, 12,643, and potentially 12,521 levels. And max pain has also shifted down from 12,900 to 12,800 for this 26 November monthly expiry. And I'll repeat again that if market was to expire tomorrow at 12,800 level, then option writers are going to suffer the least amount of losses. And the stocks watch list comprises of inside candlesticks, and the stocks are M&M, Cummins India, Ambuja Cement, and Power Grid. So we would look for buying opportunities if these stocks trade above today's highs, which in tomorrow's context is going to be previous day highs. And we'll look for selling opportunity if they trade below today's low, which in tomorrow's context is previous day lows. So if market trades below previous day lows, we'll look for selling opportunity in these stocks, or buying opportunity if they trade above previous day high. And finally, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. Hit the like button and definitely check out our playlist, especially the live stream playlist. There you would be able to see how I make trades in intraday and how I traded in the markets today as well. Apart from that, you can also check the description link for various link to our various blog posts. Apart from that, you can also find information regarding our Telegram channel where we update information in real time. So definitely have a look at our description section of this video as well. And finally, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. Hit the like button share, and subscribe to Digital Trading Floor YouTube channel. Thank you.